Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Game Sack.
By now, you should know exactly who we are. I mean, it's the 5th episode already.
This is 6th episode, dumbass. See
Six?
right up there on the title bar?
Oh, it is the 6th episode.
Yeah, in this episode, we're going to look at Sonic and Mario and find out who is better once and for all. A lot of you have your favorites, but today we're going to declare the winner. So let's go to it. Well, first of all, Sonic is a way better character than Mario. Just look at the two. Mario celebrates obesity and sloppiness. You just know he has a thick carpet of hair on his back. Sonic celebrates sleekness and design, and he has a righteous tude. Which one would you rather be friends with? That's right, most of you will probably say Sonic. Sonic has skills. He can run really fast and defeat fat, mustachioed evil scientists. What can Mario do? The only thing he's good for is removing the clogged poo from my toilet pipes.
Super Mario is man enough to clean your toilet with a smile, and that should make him eternally awesome, whereas Sonic gives you the finger and tells you to do it yourself and clean his in the process.
I know, that's what makes Sonic totally badass. Just look at him here in this Master System version. He's not worried about cleaning any poo. He knows that Mario is at home cleaning it for him while he's out saving the universe. Mario games are all about pipes full of rancid human waste ejected from the human cornhole.
Anyway, Mario's work ethic is what you look for in any superhero type person. A hard worker and somebody who gets the job done right. It's not his fault Princess Peach is too stupid to get kidnapped every time. He needs to lock that woman up in the kitchen where she belongs. She must be a hell of a lay if a mutant turtle is always intent on kidnapping her to penetrate her. Sonic, on the other hand, cares nothing about getting the job done right. He's a self-centered egomaniac who only cares about getting to the end as fast as possible. Well, look at the mess you left behind you, Sonic. Total disarray. Oops, you forgot a few rings back there, douche.
Well, Sonic is also in better games than Mario is in. Just look at Sonic's first game here on the 16-bit Sega Genesis Video Entertainment System. Sonic always runs fast. Mario has two speeds, slow and even slower. You have to hold down a button just to make Mario move at any decent pace. I call this button the hurry up you fat ass button. Sonic's always on the cutting edge. He required blast processing just so the system could keep up with him.
And blast processing, which makes him faster than ever.
Just this game alone was enough to make the entire world forget about Nintendo and Mario when it came out.
Yes, people forgot about Nintendo for about a year, but then just came right back to the tried and true when Sonic's first and second game turned out to be mostly less than enjoyable. Sonic's second game was only moderately enjoyable if you turned off that stupid Tails character and played alone as Sonic. Mario is where solid action and platforming truly reside. From the classic Super Mario Bros. To the fantastic Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo to the outright amazing new Super Mario Bros. Wii, Mario has always been solid platforming. And Sonic isn't always fast. Just try and move him from a stop position and see how long it takes him to get up to speed. I've had constipated turds come out of my ass a lot quicker than Sonic moves from a standstill. Also, his control leaves a lot to be desired. Missed a platform there, maybe I'll get it on the next playthrough. Oops, missed it again. Wish I could go back up this steep hill, but since I move at the speed of tepid fudge, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for the next playthrough.
That's what the spin dash is for, you idiot. It makes Sonic accelerate instantly so you can get up those steep hills. But you suck at video games, so of course you don't know that.
Whatever. Mario, on the other hand, controls like a dream. A wet dream that leaves you smiling all day long. Precise controls makes for tight platforming you can depend upon more than family and friends.
Well, wet is right, but perhaps slippery is the best term. I mean, just look how easy it is for Mario to fall off of these ropes and whatnot. What an asshat. It's also hard to make pinpoint jumps because of the slippery control.
Oh, whatever. You're just jealous that Sonic doesn't have a sweet-ass RPG game like Mario does. Why didn't Sega ever make a Sonic RPG? It's because they know that the game would take more than a half hour to complete, and Sonic fans can't game for that long.
You're such an idiot. I mean, come on, you can't possibly think that.
Well, I do think that.
Well, anyway, let's get back to this. Both Sonic and Mario started out without voices. However, they both eventually got voices. But unfortunately, Mario talks way more and he has an incredibly stupid voice. Just listen to it.
It's me, Mario! Hello! Welcome to Mario Kart!
Super Mario Galaxy! New Super Mario Brothers! Whee! Super Mario Galaxy! Woohoo! Super Mario Sunshine! Woohoo! Nintendo! Woohoo!
Press start to play. So long, Bowser!
Now, listen to Sonic's voice.
I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog!
Sonic thankfully doesn't talk as much, but when he does, it sounds totally rad. You just know he owns a skateboard. He's that cool.
No. They auditioned over 3 million people to find Mario's voice, and they blessed us with the lovely Charles Martinet. It's like they're pouring honey in my ears. But if you think Mario's voice is embarrassing, just look at the actual Sonic games themselves. Take this crappy Secret Rings game he has on the Wii. This is what Sonic fans call good? It's horrible! How can you play something like this without vomiting up meatballs, or in your case, hairballs? Or this game which they actually had the nerve to call Sonic 4. It's so bad that it gave my hands cancer when I tried to play it. Sega can't be forgiven for this mess.
Sonic and Mario both have racing games, but Sonic's are much better than Mario's. Look at weak little Super Mario Kart. It can only take up half the screen, even in single-player mode. It is so weak. Sonic R, on the other hand, is a polygon-filled masterpiece from the heavens and a piece of gaming bliss unto itself. Just be sure to turn the vocals off in the options screen. So you think that the newer Mario Karts on other systems are perhaps better than Sonic R? Well, Sega made Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, and it kicks the ass of all Mario Karts ever, combined. Just look at it. See how awesome it looks? Now look at Mario Kart 64. Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but you're clearly smoking crack or on Sega's payroll, maybe both. While I did enjoy Sonic and Sega's All-Star Racing, it was really more Sega's racing I enjoyed, and not Sonic or his stupid mutant friend with two tails or that really fat cat called Fat, or whatever his name is. Other than this, Mario Racing has no equals, especially on the DS and Wii versions, which are overflowing with fatty goodness. You can see the overflowing fun even in the original Super Mario Kart here, and Mario Kart 64 took the fun to a whole new level unlike Sonic. Even the GameCube version is better than your precious Sonic R. Playing a Mario racing game is like eating a great steak from a chop house, whereas playing a Sonic racing game is like smelling my fart from said steak that has been digested.
Sonic is available on many fantastic systems like the Sega Master System, the Sega Genesis, the Sega CD, an awesome Sonic world to run around in on the Sega Saturn called Sonic Jam, a couple of games on the Dreamcast called Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, and even games on Nintendo systems. That's how awesome Sonic is. Nintendo begged and pleaded with Sega for Sonic to be on their system so that people would finally notice Nintendo. What would happen if Sonic never existed? We'd all be playing Mario and the suicide rate would be 26 times as high worldwide. There would be more wars, more famine, and a whole bunch of bad stuff. Sonic inspires everyone to do their best, be friends, and strive for a better tomorrow. In all seriousness though, I'll say that Sonic 1 on the Genesis is by far my favorite Sonic game, even though most people prefer Sonic 2, but to me, Sonic 1 is the best. And all current additions to the series, all the new games they make, they really do kind of leave a lot to be desired. As far as Mario is concerned, his best game is, I'd say, either Super Mario World or New Super Mario Bros. Wii, which is on the Wii. It's hard to decide between the two, but I might have to give the edge to New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Although that one's kind of easy, so I might have to give the edge back to Super Mario World, which is on the Super Nintendo. It's, like I said, it's hard to decide.
I agree that Sonic's first adventure on the Genesis is my favorite Sonic game, but that's because I never really played through the rest. I had enough Sonic in his first outing, though Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast wasn't too horrible when it was new. As for my favorite Mario game, well, that's tough because I really do like them all in some way. Even Super Mario Sunshine had its great moments and I enjoyed it a lot. Top 2 Mario games, if I had to rank them, would be number 1, Super Mario World, and number 2, Super Mario 64.
And that was our fair and unbiased comparison of Sonic and Mario. As far as the worst Sonic and Mario games, as far as Mario is concerned, I'm going to have to say Super Mario Sunshine on the Nintendo GameCube system. That's the worst. It's a piece of crap. As far as my least favorite Sonic game, I'm going to have to go out on a limb and say Sonic and the Secret Rings on the Wii. I haven't played all of them, but that one's the worst that I've played. What about you? What's your least favorite?
Well, I'm going to agree with you on the Mario Sunshine front. I don't think it's utter crap, but it is by far the least playable Mario game. And the Sonic games, I'm going to have to say Sonic 2 is,
What? Sonic 2? Are you serious?
Well, yeah. Me and a lot of people think that, so.
No, Sonic 2 is awesome. It's a great game. The only Sonic game that's better than Sonic 2 is Sonic 1.
Well, I agree that, but partially. That's a half right.
So you're saying every other Sonic game besides Sonic 1 is better than Sonic 2?
Sure. Even Sonic Spinball's more fun.
Sonic is the definite winner of this competition.
You're right. Sonic is the winner. The winner of the worst mascot ever.
What?